I'm Trey Owens, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're talking to rising stars from coast to coast who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today, this big dreams comes in at about 6'5", ladies and gentlemen. One of the dopest gunslingers in the nation. The 4-star straight out of Cypress, Texas. Just recently committed to University of Texas, and we got him here today for you. Lock and load. We got Trey Owens in the building. T.O., how you living, man?
I'm living good. How about y'all?
Man, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, at some point in this show, Kevin is going to take y'all down memory lane and tell y'all how he was supposed to go to UT. I'm just get the tissues out right now for that. But listen, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing, everything, Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the head coach, the quiet storm. KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, B. Jones, but you just ruined the whole anticipation of me wanting to tell my story by just going ahead and throwing it out there. So I don't want to talk about it.
I did it intentionally because I don't think we want to hear it today, man. We got to talk about the fresh blood that's going to UT, man. But hey, Trey, you got a smile on your face, but I'm gonna tell you like this, man. We've been talking to some kids at Bel-Air. We've been talking to some kids at Jersey Village. It's some heat down there in Houston, huh? I mean, it's real down there in the field, huh?
I mean, yeah, it still can't beat us though. But I mean,
hey, well, let's pay the bills before we get to your impressive journey, young man. Hey, listen, if this is your first time rocking with a Cypress Fair, we've heard all the big things about it, but now it's your moment to show us how dope y'all are. Help us to keep this amazing momentum of 2023 and keep this platform going strong so we can keep bringing on more 4- and 5-star All-Americans to the show. So on the count of 3, Maroon Nation, we need y'all to show up and smash that subscribe button. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Check this out. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family around, and we take that very, very seriously. So when y'all see us stomping around Houston, Texas, when we come out to a Cyfair game, y'all got to show us some love. All right, kinfolk? Well, without further ado, the moment of truth is here. Let's go, Trey. Are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
oh yeah, I'm ready for this.
All right, to initiate you into the SLT family, gotta give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, so down here I listen to a lot of country music, personally, but I like Morgan Wallen, Chris Stapleton, big Chris. But I think my favorite of like all the ones I'm about to say, probably Tyler Childers. I listen to a lot of his music. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, I don't know that one.
He's like a more northern guy. He has a weird sounding voice than everyone else. Let's see if I got any little rap songs I listen to.
No Luke Combs? That's the first time I was for sure my Luke Combs was going to come up again. Everybody that do country say Luke Combs. You breaking the trend. I like this. All right, who we got?
I think he's overrated in my opinion. All his songs sound the same, but I like Lil Baby, and I say I'll round it out with Eminem.
Oh, we got one on the same level. I got Eminem in my top 5 too. Do you have him in your top 5, KT?
Eminem, yeah. I put him back in my top 5, man. I've been going back and forth, but yeah, he's the truth. All right, Trey, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5.
Okay.
So you brought something different. You know, B. Jones and I, we're well versed in music. We're not big country listeners, but we respect it. We respect the genre, right, B. Jones?
Yeah, but I jam Morgan Wallen, bro.
I rock
with him hard.
I'm just saying, I listen to I listen to little Tim McGraw too. So B. Jones, you know what? He committed to Texas, the school I was supposed to go to. We're gonna give him 8. Give him 8. All right, Trey. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
I'll probably have to go with. I mean, I'm not even a DC guy, but I like Superman because I honestly feel like he's not bad at anything. He has one weakness. That's it. I mean, I don't know of any kryptonite around here, so I feel like.
And where they getting all this kryptonite from?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good for me.
Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
All right, "Without Me" by Eminem. I'm gonna get a mixtape done for me by this year. Like the intro to that song is fire.
All right. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
I'd probably say MJ or Kobe because I'm trying to have that work ethic like they do. I mean, they were tougher. They could kind of get hate on how tough they were on like their teammates now, but I think we all kind of understand that that's kind of what it takes to win, and it's why no one wins like them anymore. That's why MJ will never be better than LeBron. LeBron will never be better than MJ.
I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, nephew.
That was bad. I'm going to throw it off. But no, like that. I think their work ethics were miles higher than anyone else we have right now. And yeah, sure, LeBron's good, but when he doesn't win, he just jumps to a different team and then builds a super team, and then that doesn't work. Then he goes to another team, and then he still doesn't win that much.
Now you know it's gonna be some. You already gonna start some hating out there, Trey. You ain't even made it to UT yet. And you already got the world buzzing.
You seen the comments on my commitment? I mean, I'm used to it. I already got my plate.
Yeah. All right. So, what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
Probably patience, and we would call it amnesia. Because my sophomore year was rough for me. I didn't play very well, but I just had to keep grinding and just kind of not let my emotions get the best of me. And just whenever I have a bad play, just kind of throw it behind me. And I'd say that probably was the biggest difference for me my junior year. That just being more calm when I'm playing. I felt like that really helped me out and forced us to have a really, really good season. Beat Drews Village by scoring 61 points. So.
You know, he put that little extra in there.
Hey, he threw that in. Hey, that's the game we coming to. Hey, we coming out to the Jersey Village Cyfair game, man. So we showing up.
If you want to come to like a super, super live game, our homecoming game, it's double homecoming. So both teams have a homecoming that game, and that place is going to be live. But
who is that going to be against?
It's Cy Creek. I mean, they're
I heard of Cy Creek too, KT. I heard there's some dogs come out of that school as well.
Yeah, they have a really good quarterback, but he don't have much help.
He ain't number 12 in the nation, is he? He ain't the 12 best.
But he's the only reason he's kind of not gotten highly recruited, I'd say, is because of his height. Like, he throws a pretty ball, he runs well, moves well in the pocket, all that. But he's like,
we might have to get him on the show then. We might have to get him on the show.
He's a really good player.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take the football out of your hands. What are some things that you like to do besides playing football?
I haven't done it recently, but I like to fish. I have a lot of ponds and stuff around my house. So, I mean, I enjoy doing that. But besides that, probably hang out with my friends. I like golfing. I've gotten to that. It's hard, but I just enjoy just messing around with my friends, jacking around on the course. Probably not what we're supposed to do, but I mean, whatever. Just enjoying having fun in life.
Hey, no doubt. All right. So if you're watching this show, please go to our website. B. Jones, can you tell everybody the name of our website? Where can they find it?
SLTyougotnext.com. That is SLTyougotnext.com. It's right there on the screen too, KT. So
I know, B. Jones. I just want you to read it, man. But
okay.
Go check the website out. You can learn more about B. Jones and myself, and you can learn about the rest of our family members from our You Got Next series. So speaking of family, the most important thing in life will always be family, and we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Mr. Trey Owens, to the show. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
QB1, man, it's nothing like being a QB1 in the state of Texas, is it, Trey? I mean, it's a privilege, man. That's a fraternity. I wish we could just got all the QB1s, just call it the QB1 Texas convention. We probably hear some of the greatest stories to ever come through, man. But let's take this thing back to the beginning, brother. We gonna get to University of Texas. We're gonna get to the Elite 11 and all these great things you've been accomplishing and experiencing. But we got to start in the very beginning, because you didn't come out 6'5", did you? You had to sprout up somewhere in there. When did you start playing football, Trey?
I started playing football in first grade, flag football. I played, I think, like D end and like right tackle, just because I was bigger than everyone. I tried. I mean, I was athletic. I could run real well, but I couldn't pass. I couldn't catch. I couldn't take a handoff. It was kind of rough. Which in flag football, he dropped the ball, plays over. So I mean, it was funny. And I don't think I should have been playing flag. I think I should have been playing tackle, because I would just tackle kids in flag football, and you're not really allowed to do that. It's kind of weird now, because I don't like hitting people now, and that was my thing back then. I just go lay out people for no reason, and it's illegal. But that's all where it started.
Man, so when did you fall in love with the game? When did you realize that Trey Owens was different, and there was a lane for you in this game, that there was a path that you were going to walk, that not every kid will have this opportunity?
I'd say, I started QB in, I think, third grade. I went and caught for one of our other QBs at his QB lesson, and he was training with Gerard Johnson. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yep, Jared Johnson. What Gerard? Yeah.
And
he's playing Texas A&M, didn't it? Texas A&M in Houston? Or he used to coach at Texas A&M and played at Houston. Yeah.
And I caught a ball and I threw it back, and he's like, throw that ball back to me. And I just threw it back. He's like, come try me next time. I'm like, okay. I started playing it. I was also really raw. So, I mean, I was okay. And back then I was still athletic, but I'd say it was kind of a rough journey for me. I always sat behind this other kid. We grew up best friends, but he always started over me, because I guess the kind of offense we ran, it involved more of a running quarterback, and that kind of wasn't my thing. But I could pass the ball a lot better. But in middle school, we're just going to run the ball. We had a really, really good team. We went undefeated. And then I got to fair, and I started freshman team. We weren't passing the ball much. I was kind of not feeling all that great. And then one game we started passing the ball. In my first game, I threw for 280 and 3 touchdowns, and okay, we can start doing that more. And then we went undefeated in district. I won that freshman year. And then that senior, he was our varsity senior. Our varsity quarterback was a senior. So after that, I had another senior I had to battle against for the starting job, and I ended up winning that. And that sophomore year was rough for me. I don't think I was ready quite yet, but I think I needed it just to be kind of thrown in the fire, and I had to deal with it and get over it. I mean, I think I needed that, because I don't feel like I would have played my junior year as well as I did without having that season. But I think my freshman year, when I started and I started realizing I can do this, it's possible. After sitting for so long, I finally realized I think I can do pretty well on all this.
That goes back to that patience, right? You talked about what you've learned is that patience and amnesia. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I think that it's probably one of the greatest positions as a QB, but you got to be crazy in order to pick the QB as your spot, right? You already talk about how you're getting the hate, all the headlines. If the team loses, it is solely going to fall on the back of Trey Owens, man. How were you able to deal with all of that pressure week in and week out, playing at a high level in the state of Texas?
I try and not pay too much attention to it. But it's kind of crazy. Like some of the bigger schools we played, they'll have Twitter accounts that they make just to like talk smack to the kids. Like they'll like make tweets about them. Like they'll go back on like their parents' like Facebooks and get pictures and just try and flame them. Like Bridgeland did it. They do a pretty good job of it too. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. And so does Cy Woods. But I don't try and pay too much attention. I mean, I hear everything everyone says, but I just don't let it get to me. I gotta have thick skin. So it's one of the things with playing quarterback. I mean, you can't let everyone get to you. Like even at games, people say stuff in the stand, and it's like it's okay. I mean, y'all are up there. There's a reason y'all are up there, and I'm down here. So I'm built for this. Y'all aren't. I can.
I like this moxie. I like this moxie from QB1. All right, T.O. So you kind of led me into this one just perfectly, man. So if we had the opportunity to ask your friends or your coaches about you, how would they describe you, Trey?
I'd say, I think they would say, kind of a, I don't know, goofball a little bit. I mean, I kind of mess around a lot with my coaches and stuff at school, but when I needed to take stuff seriously, I obviously do. Like during the season, I'd say I'm pretty serious. I think I've gotten to be a lot better leader of the team. Sophomore year, I didn't know what I was doing yet, but that off season, I grew. I got bigger, more muscular, faster, and I kind of realized like if we want to be what we can be next year, I got to kind of step up and lead this team. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of that last year. And I kind of noticed it by my sophomore year. I had 4 senior linemen, and I got hit a lot and knocked to the ground, and no one ever helped me up like I was getting up. And that's kind of a sign that even my dad pointed out. It's like, you're doing something wrong. Because when my QB got knocked down in college, I went and said, my bad, I'll get him next play. And I noticed a big difference in that next year. Like I had against Cy Woods, there was kind of a little dirty cheap shot. I was running away. I jumped and I threw it out of bounds, and some kid swept my legs out from under me, and I like folded. And then my right tackle comes over and just trucks the kid into the ground. I was like, positive, negatives. He can't do that, but
he took off on me. He had my back.
Yeah, I had my back. I mean, I thought I broke my hip. I was in so much pain. I stumbled off to the sideline. I just fell and took my helmet off. I'm like, oh, this is not good. And I somehow got up and just went back in. Still don't know how, but I'd say they would describe me as hardworking, good leader, and I'd probably say determined.
All right, well, we got a special treat for you, man. We actually asked one of your friends how they would describe you, and so let's hear from one of your teammates and what Connor thought about you. Okay?
How would I describe Trey? Definitely one of the most competitive people I've ever met. Any kind of game that we try and play, he's gonna get really into it and do whatever it takes to win. So he doesn't really take losing all too well. But in all seriousness, Trey, I'm very grateful that you're one of my teammates, and I'm looking forward to our next season.
Yeah, I don't know, I think competitive. Yeah, I take everything, like even like dumb games, like the smallest things. Like at parties, if we do some like pool. I'm not even good at pool, but I'll get so pissed off if I lose. Like I hate losing. It's like probably my least favorite thing. Like, yeah, I hate losing. That's probably like my top thing. That's
just losing, huh? Just losing, man. How did you feel about hearing your boy Connor say that, man?
That's pretty
what
cool.
would you think?
I'd say that's pretty. That's a valid thing to say. And now that I think about it, I am very, very competitive. Like that's honestly, that's a good and a bad thing. Like I can get competitive, and like people like that. I've gotten so competitive where like people are like, it's like just a game. Please chill out. Like okay. In my head, I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. My bad, but I'm still mad. In the same
KT,
time.
who is the quarterback of the San Diego Chargers or the Los Angeles Chargers? My apologies. Who's the quarterback? I'm an old school guy. I grew up. They've been San Diego for 40 years of my life. Then they become the Los Angeles Chargers. But who's the quarterback? Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
This kid to me looks just like Justin Herbert on film. You stand there, you make these throws in the pocket. You got a nice touch. How would you describe your game to all the people out there who watching you, Trey? Like those who hadn't seen the highlight films, how do you describe your game?
I would say I'm a very big pocket passer. I don't like to run as much as I mean, if I have to, it's all right. I just get 5 yards, get down, whatever. But I would say in that pocket as long as I can, even if I take a hit.
To a point of pain. To a point of pain. Kevin, on his highlight film, he takes some licks. It was one time you took a lick that you looked down at the ground. You was like, you got up, but man, I knew you took one. And it was a touchdown.
I know what you're talking about. That was Bridgeland. I didn't see him until after I threw the ball. I had a huge bruise on the side of my ribs. And the dumb thing is we had a penalty on that play, so we had to come all the way back. But
but it was a pretty throw.
We had too many guys on the line. That's honestly my fault for not noticing that. But yeah, no, that was one of our more painful hits.
Well,
it didn't look that bad, but
no, you a baller, you a gamer. But now everybody who's rocking with us, let's talk about it. Deep in the heart of Texas, man, we don't get too many people that get on this joint and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a quarterback at the University of Texas Longhorns," and then you come into the SEC. Oh my goodness, this thing is about to be bananas, man. What made you commit to the University of Texas? Especially, we talking about the quarterbacks that's coming through now. We talking about the best QBs in the nation.
I feel like it kind of fit me the best out of all offers I had at the time. And I didn't really want to wait because I didn't want them to get a hold of someone else before I had an opportunity to commit. So I just and I felt like it was kind of cool. I committed on my birthday, so I had a good birthday, I'd say.
That's a pretty dope birthday.
A pretty dope birthday. I feel like that coaching staff is just amazing, and the potential that this team has, especially this year. Like we don't have a weak spot on our team, honestly. Not even our kicker. Our kicker's really good too. Coach Milwee, he's done a great job with me. I'd say he makes me feel like family. Even before I was even offered, I go up there and I felt like I got a special treatment. Even every time I go up. His family's always there. I meet with his wife and his kids, and it's just like a family. It's really awesome. There's no regrets in my mind that I made the wrong choice at all. Even with all the hate I get saying you're never going to play, just transfer, just decommit, all this. I have nothing to lose in that state of mind. I go in there, I'm not supposed to do good because I'm the lowest rated quarterback in that QB room. So I'm expected to fail if I do, but that's not my mindset. I don't feel like I'm not scared. I feel like if I'm at my best, I don't think anyone can really throw with me, honestly. And I feel
the video speaks for itself. I'm gonna tell you, I've looked at quite a few this round, and it's there, man. You got an arm talent that's first class. So we're gonna talk about the Elite 11, but as far as the University of Texas goes. Did you get kind of enamored? Because I'm gonna tell you what's cool about this, Trey. You starting to skyrocket now. I'm looking at these numbers change. I saw you just recently got your 4-star. I saw you went from 468 in the country down to 235. So the world is on notice now. So not everybody is seeing how dope this kid is out of South Texas, but UT kind of took advantage of it when you were a little bit under the radar a little bit. That's why you're talking about they showed me love when, it was only a handful of schools really showing you that love. So I think that's super dope. But what do you want to major in when you get down to the campus? And, tell us a little bit about, your relationship with Steve Sarkisian. Because, that's a quarterback guru.
Yeah, at first I thought, I'll go to business, but then McCombs was almost impossible to get into. It's I think it's the second rated business school in the nation. So I was like, that's probably not a great, my grades are good, but not valedictorian grades. My friend, he's I think fourth in the class. I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he may get in, he may not, which is crazy to me. So I think I might do sports management or some sort of sports thing. Both my parents major in kinesiology, but I don't feel like after college there's that much of a use for that almost. Like I feel like I had something more business related or sales, something like that. I could actually use to help me out in the future. But my relationship with Sark, I mean, he's a cool dude. He does a great job with the team. I mean, you can just tell everyone loves him. No one transfers out, but unless I don't even know why.
Yeah, it's rare. You're right.
Some of the guys that do transfer out, you can kind of tell they're not about that. Honestly, it's like he's created a family. I mean, it's really, really awesome to see. And with regards to me, he's always really reassuring of me. He's like, we're like extremely happy and excited that we got on you when we did, because I feel like if we waited a couple months, you probably might not be here, which I probably agree with. Honestly, I don't know, because I felt like I'd been doing all the right things. I had a great year. I put up great numbers. I think I could have been a little bit better, but I was kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I'm doing everything they needed me to. And then Milu was always like, your time will come, I promise. And sure enough, it did. And it was a pretty cool moment. It happened right before practice. I got the offer. I knew something was up. He was like, hey, you're going to call Sark on Wednesday or something like that. And I'm like, okay. Never do that before. And this was like right after Julian Sang committed to Bama. I was like, uh-oh.
Yep.
Something's about to go down, I think. And then he sent me that. I was like, things going to happen. And then all props to Julian. Julian's really, really good. I'm not going to lie. He had a really, really pretty ball up in Cali.
Now, Julian saying is the truth. He the truth, too. I'm going to tell you, I don't know who the one that's putting these rankings on y'all, how they can differentiate. Lord only knows. You got a talent. I mean, like I put all of you guys in a bucket, right? And I'm like, these are going to be the teams to look out, because I mean, there's about 18 to 24 quarterbacks in this class that has a bright future in collegiate football. I mean, that's just the truth, man. But so real quick, let's talk about your relationship with Julian. You went to the Elite 11. Now, are you going to go to the finals, or how does that work?
They haven't. They've only invited, I think, like 7 or 8.
I was about to say, I saw it was at 4. It was up to 4. The LSU quarterback who reclassified, he just got invited. So I know they still giving them out. So what do you have to do? You got to keep competing in order to get that ticket? I think out of that camp I went to, they're going to invite probably 4 or 5 of us. I think I'm probably going to get that in that mix. Like the guy texted me and told me like fill out a questionnaire. And stuff. So I know I'm definitely in the mix. I haven't got like formally invited yet, or else I'd probably make a pretty big deal, because that's a big deal. I was about to say, what would it mean to you to get that invite to the Elite 11 camp, my guy? Yeah, I've been trying to get that for a while. Like last year, I got really, really mad because I didn't win the accuracy competition, which I really, really thought I did. And I think everyone kind of thought I did. I feel like I got kind of hoed on the scores. So I was real mad, and I felt like I had I don't know, like I was kind of angry going into this year. So I felt like I really needed to throw well. And it was super windy that day. And I was talking with my friend DJ Lightweight. I feel like he has a stronger arm than me. Honestly, he's bigger than me. I mean, kind of DJ a beast too. Oh yeah, for sure. Kevin, you gonna like DJ? You know what school DJ is going to? KT? Yeah, I know, man. He committed as well. Dang, that's gonna be rough, man. What you gonna do when you got to play against Julian and DJ, man? What you gonna do when you got to play these guys on SEC Saturdays? I don't know if I'm gonna get to play DJ that much, because I think we're gonna be in SEC West. I think it's West and East, and he'll probably, they got pods. They're about to break it down in these little pods, and it's gonna be very weird, but. Yeah, it's 4 teams per pod. It's going to be pretty interesting. And you have like 3 teams that you constantly play every year, and then you'll rotate other teams. It's going to be unique, but you should be able to see DJ on the field one Saturday before you get out of college. That would be pretty. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool for a quarterback coach, because he coaches both of us. That's super awesome. That'd probably be a dream. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've had the same QB coach for 7 years now. When I was in 4th grade, JP Tillman. That'll be my shout out. Trey Owens, this is the time of the show, man. With Kevin and I, we gonna go 1-on-1, and you are now officially calling all the shots. All right. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So rules are very simple. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch. Whichever one of those pitches you like the most, you select, and that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right. Now, Trey, you've been texting. I've been the one talking to you, and you see, I wore I'm sci-fi. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it 100 over here. So just remember that as you select your answers. But KT, you the defending champ, aren't you? Or did I win it last time?
I'm the defending champ. That's why you were sucking up so much just then. But I see what's going on.
All right, KT, well, kick it off, man. Kick it off, bro.
All right, Trey, would you rather become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on an up-and-coming team, or
would you rather be a role player on a national championship caliber team?
I'd rather be an All-American personally.
Rather be All-American. Okay,
everybody's All-American. All right.
Yeah, that's a great choice, Trey. We rocking, man.
It was all right.
I'd rather be more known.
Yeah. You want that NIL money? Because you already got an evaluation of like $40-something thousand. What you gonna do with all that money, Trey? 19 years old, 40,000.
It's a lot for me to deal with.
Yep. All right. So round number 2. Would you rather host your own food show on the Food Network, where you interview athletes while eating at their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or
would you rather have Netflix film a documentary of you, right, T.O., and it'll be following you around your stint at the University of Texas, 4 seasons?
Yeah, okay, that's hard.
Now you got to remember with mine, man, they're gonna be in your Kool-Aid. So when you spending time with your girl, and you know when you studying, they go. You know when you wake up, they gonna have you scratching your butt, going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth. So Netflix be all in your Kool-Aid. I be liking them documentaries though.
Oh, that's a. I don't know. I like food, but I feel like having a documentary about myself would be pretty cool. Be a lot to handle, but I feel like Netflix one.
Plus, it's gonna make it
feel like a good competition either. I feel like that was a good question.
Yep. We know NIL money gonna go skyrocket as soon as that Netflix come out, right? So, all right, here we go, round 3. So if you rock with us, for those of you at Sports Life Talk, if y'all rock with us, we go live every Wednesday night. When we go live, it is about everything. Sports, pop culture. We just talking. We having fun. This is some friends kicking it. But part of that show is my segment. I do a segment called The Drop. I talk about new sneakers that's coming out or hot sneakers that's on the market. Now, Trey, are you a sneakerhead? Do you like sneakers a lot?
I mean, no, but I think this year I'm going to get some nice cleats for me.
I know you're a hat guy. There's not a picture. We should have did hats for this episode, KT, because there's not a picture of this kid on the web. He ain't got a hat. I don't care if it's at practice. I don't care where it is. He keeps a hat on his head. But
I wear hats a lot.
So this is what we're going to do, though, Trey. Both of us selected a pair of sneakers before the show that we thought represents you, okay? So on the count of 3, I'm going to count down. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. You'll say, hold that sneaker, okay? When you say hold that sneaker, Kevin and I are going to put up these shoes that we selected for you. You select one. Whichever shoe you like the best, that host will win this round and also consequently win this episode's game, the championship rounds, okay? All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. All right, let's see it. Ooh, that's a. I feel like this one. Oh no, that one. No, wait, I'm mixed up. That one. I like that color better.
That's that Cyfair color. I knew he was going with the Cyfair color.
Are you going with mine?
Yeah. I had to go with that color. That's a. I'm not going to go to myself.
Yeah, but what size you wear?
I'm gonna have to go for myself.
What size you wear?
14.
Oh, you can't fit mine. I wear a 13. Yeah. Maybe now I feel small, Big Joe. But Trey, thank you so much, man. Thanks to you, I am still the champion.
It was close.
It was close, B. Jones, but you know he didn't like losing. I don't like losing, so I'm glad I won. All right, go ahead. Do what you do, B. Do what you do.
Good win. I'm not gonna criticize.
Hey, I'm gonna put myself on the back on that one, Trey. I appreciate
it. QB1, man. He QB1. I'm gonna call up Harold Perkins though in a minute. So good luck next year when you. I'm gonna call up one of these linebackers, man, and tell them to do work on you. All right, man. So the title of the show is You Got Next. All right, Trey?
Yes, sir.
So now we got to tell everybody, man, what does the future hold for a young man as dynamic as yourself?
I think next step, I cannot wait for my official visit. I feel like that's gonna be a blast. But after that, a lot of people, like college athletes or future college athletes, typically for some reason don't like to try their senior year, and it kind of makes me mad, honestly. But I feel like I still gotta hone in on my high school season before I kind of move on to college. I mean, I'm gonna have a short break since I'm graduating early, so I'm gonna have like a month to prepare for college after my season. But I think I need to focus on developing once I get to Texas. I don't plan to start or really even play for a year, maybe two. That's kind of a mindset. I need to get bigger in the weight room. I don't think I work as hard as I need to in there. So I think it's going to be really, really life changing for me, honestly. And
Saul's getting a special one, ain't he, KT?
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to watch you play, man. I don't care when it is you get in. We're gonna be there. You let us know.
I will. And I feel like once I feel like I'm ready, I feel like I'm gonna light it up out there, honestly.
All right. Okay. Well, let's go to work, man. So what when you leave the school, right? You know, we got this Netflix documentary I got coming to see you at UT. So we're going to get all that set up and they're going to go and interview some of your old teachers, your old teammates, just like we did when we spoke with Connor, man. How do you want to be remembered, man? What do you want your legacy to be left behind at Cyfair?
I kind of want everyone to have the same mindset as each other. At Fair, there's kind of a lot of things happen that shouldn't, like there's a lot of fights and stuff that I wish kind of would stop. Like even football players, I really feel like we could be one. We should be one. Like we had a really, really good moment this past week. We had a fight at our school, and there was a football player that jumped in it, which he had nothing to do with it. And another kid saw it happen. Another football player saw it happen, and he jumped in the fight and picked that kid up and taking punches in the back of the head and just walked with him out of the fight into the AP's office. And I really feel like we're kind of this world's pretty divided right now, and it can be changed really easily, I think. But I feel like with my legacy, I kind of want everyone to be a big old family and work together as the same goal and not fight each other. Like I know teams. Like I've been to a college practice before, and like teammates fight on the field with like recruits there, and it's like a huge turnoff. Like I really feel like as long as we're one, there's no way we can be bad because everyone's gonna be working with each other like brothers.
All right. So, do you have any shout outs you want to give?
My QB coach, JP Tillman, my mom and dad. Obviously, I wouldn't be here. Got all my athleticism from my mom, though. Just got all my coaches at high school, all my teammates, all that. I mean, I can't wait. We got spring ball. We're in the middle of spring ball right now. Got canceled today. Unfortunate. We had bad weather right now this week. And then, I guess all my coaches at UT, I cannot wait.
All right. So this is part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Trey, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Go get Brad Jackson at Creek. That's like Creek.
All right. Is he the quarterback at Creek?
Yeah, he's the quarterback at Creek.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. We got to try to get him on before the football season starts, so we can have y'all going Clash of the Titans right there when we come down there. All right, Brad Jackson, you are on the clock, man. Your ticket has been punched. So we got to get you on the show so you can tell your story. Tell everybody about what you got popping over there at Side Creek. But oh man, you the truth, young man. I'm very impressed with you. Even the last answer about unity. Think about that, Kevin. His legacy, he wants it to be bigger than himself. He just wants peace on the campus. And so I just love that energy. I love that attitude, man. Your future's super bright. You don't need me to tell you that, but I just want to let you know we behind you in every track, every practice, every game. If you need something, let us know, man. We know big things are coming because you are elite. You are extraordinary. You are tenacious. You deserve a yeet. Trey Owens, you got next. Oh my goodness. I love this show, y'all. I love this show. I'm ready to just run a route. What route can I run? I'm gonna run a hook. All right, I'm gonna run a hook because if I try to do a out or something like that, I'm gonna have an asthma attack. But I'm gonna give you a good hook, button hook, Trey. You put it right there on the numbers. Man, that's gonna be awesome, man. Thank you again for coming to the show. Hey, Cyfair, I can't wait to see the campus, come down there, meet the people, shake the hands. Where we eating at? Trey, what's the restaurant we gotta stop at when we get down there, man?
I got this Mexican place I've been going to for 10 years.
Can we go there after the game, or do we need to do that before the game?
Go there before. Go
okay.
Pre-game, some margaritas or something.
Okay, I don't know how good KT gonna do with the beans and rice on his stomach at the game. We not gonna have no sci-fi people on the.
Yeah, I'll be sitting next to the restroom. I'll be next to the restroom. Let's go.
Hey man, we coming down for real. We gonna come rock with y'all. But y'all don't forget, go to our website yougotnext.com. Go there if you didn't get nominated. We got Brad nominated, but hey, you can nominate yourself. We got a tab on there just for you to tell us about who you are. We opening up auditions, so if you want a shot to be on the show, let us know. Go to our website, yougotnext.com. Follow us on all of our social media, Sports Life Talk, Twitter, YouTube. I don't know, man. Snapchat, everywhere. Just type in Sports Life Talk, one word, and you'll be able to find us. And then lastly, as I plugged earlier today, come hang out with us Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. We would love to have you to come be a part of our journey and learn just more about the Sports Life Talk family and more amazing athletes like we have below us. But KT, I don't know, man. I'm kind of bummed that I lost that episode. But it's okay. Cause I got a hoodie in there that's got the same colors as Side Creek. So I just pull that out right after this show away.
We call either.
All right, KT, man. I'll let you close us out, fam.
Well, B. Jones, even when you lose, you still win, man. But look at the newest family member that we got, man. And we got
a real one.
We do have a real one. He reminds me a lot like Tom Brady, man. It's just a little swag down there, his confidence and everything, man. So he's gonna do big things. So Trey, like I said earlier, whatever you need from us, man, let us know, and we got your back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Trey, this looks like the job for me. So everybody, just follow me. I don't know the rest of the words. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation. It seems so empty without me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another. Because like Trey told y'all earlier, we are better together. And keep dreaming big. Because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.